Hello, Christina's World Kitchen. I'm Christina Martinez-Williams, and I am going to make a super simple skillet. It is one that doesn't take very long to cook, and it doesn't take very long to prepare. It takes probably as long as, because ground beef can be ready to go, it is just a matter of cutting up the veggies, and then it's ready to go. So I have 2 pounds of ground beef. If you like skillets, like one pot meals, give me a thumbs up, hearts, share this video, say like them in the comments, and if you don't like them, leave them in the comments. This one is, like I said, super simple spices, simple ingredients, and easy to make. I have 2 pounds of ground beef, and I have 2 tablespoons of butter, and I'm going to add my veggies in at the same time, almost all of them. So I'm going to add one diced onion, and this is 4 Roma tomatoes. You can use 4 or 5. And I want to mix this with my beef and with my butter. And then I'm going to add one more ingredient, one more veggie. And then we're going to get to adding the spices, and then it's done. Well, then it just has to cook till all the meat is cooked and the veggies are the consistency that you want them. Tell me where you're watching from. We are, I finished a 48-hour fast as a part of, as an extra challenge for myself as a part of our 5-day Better Reset program that everyone else is on. And the 3rd day, I'm still there too. We're on the 3rd day of that, 2 more days. If you're doing the Better Reset with us, put doing it in the comments. I would love to know. And it is a great opportunity to reset, to get back on track, to stay on track, to see more results, to accelerate your results. If that's something that you ever want information about, put the word reset in the comments or message me privately, and I'd love to get information about grabbing our kit before they're gone. And also moving our bodies. So I went on 3 walks today, and my friend Mitzi is in town, and she's done many of the Better Resets herself as well, and she has lost over 100 pounds drinking my Mom Magic, drinking ketones, doing this program as well, and has maintained that 100-pound loss. All right, now, thumbs up, hearts, share this video. That light is super bright. I'm going to turn it off. Turn this one on maybe. And yeah, then I'm not having like a shining brightness behind my head. Now we're going to add our zucchini to this. So I have 2 large zucchinis that are cut up. If you don't have large ones, then if they're medium, do 3. But there's a lot of zucchini. They're cut into little squares. The girls lately have been choosing zucchini over cabbage as their option. So every once in a while, I usually choose an option, and it's usually either the thing that they don't choose, something that they don't choose, which is cauliflower rice or cabbage. This is one that they have been choosing. So zucchini is what we're having tonight with these onions and tomatoes and butter, and it's super simple. Now you can also shred some cheese and put that on at the end when you serve it, and that's a great addition. And you can also use, if you want to make it spicy, put in as many habaneros, as many jalapenos as you want to make it spicy. I would love to do that, but I am not, because the girls are eating it and they don't have a tolerance for spice. All right, so now that it's all mixed, I'll show you what it looks like, but then I'm going to add some seasoning, and then it's just going to cook, and I'm going to stir it occasionally. So here you go. High protein, low carb. All right, we're going to add a teaspoon of basil. Teaspoon of basil. Okay, teaspoon of basil. This is almost like a spaghetti type of seasoning pairing of seasonings. Actually, it's probably close to that. a teaspoon of oregano. Yesterday we had the more like curry base. This is more an Italian base. This is 2 teaspoons of chili powder. You can do 1 or 2, 1 or 2. So if you want it less chili powder, do obviously 1. If you want more, 2. I'm going to do 2. And then Zariah just did her nails. Now we're going to use 2 teaspoons. My recipe is 3, so we're going to do 2 first, and then to taste after that. So you can do 2 teaspoons of pink salt, and then to taste after that. Although I think 3 will probably be good. Yesterday was 3, and it was too much. So I think it should start a little bit less and then move up. And probably yesterday should have been like 2.5. So tell me where you're watching from. Thumbs up, hearts, share this video. It was really cold walk this afternoon. Even though it's 40-something degrees outside this afternoon. It was 32 this morning. It was very, very windy this afternoon. So it felt so much colder. Whereas yesterday it was 20 in the morning and it was cold, but it wasn't as windy. So it didn't feel quite as bad. What's the temperature like where you're at? I know that everyone's different. I mean, around the world. It's all super different. All right, I'm gonna make sure in my recipe that I'm not missing one. I feel like I might be missing 1 spice. Let me double check and make sure. Kaya, tráigame ese teléfono, por favor. I'm going to double check the recipe and make sure that there's not 1 more spice. Oh, I know there is 1 more spice that I actually don't have, which is 1 tablespoon of, no I do, 1 tablespoon of garlic powder, or that would be like, it's a lot of cloves of garlic. All right, this is not it, let's see. It is right. I'm going to show it to you. It is right here. So, here's what it looks like. And it is, did I miss anything? I did. Okay, so you do want, my recipe says a whole tablespoon of garlic powder, which is a lot. And then it also says 1 teaspoon of paprika. So, I was missing the paprika. I'm out of garlic, so I'm missing the garlic. But don't miss the garlic. The garlic is a big part of this. This is amazing with garlic. That's actually equivalent to like 18 cloves of garlic. Okay, now we're going to mix this all in. I have everything except for the garlic and more pink salt to taste. And then I'm going to add cayenne pepper to mine. If you would use jalapenos, if you make it spicy, tell me spicy in the comments and tell me which you would use, jalapenos or habaneros. What type of that would you use? And cheese is optional, but you can shred cheese and add it on top as well. What type of cheese would you put on top of this? Now I'm just cooking the meat. Well, I'm cooking it all. 1 pot meal. I want the meat to be done, no more pink. And by the time that that's done, the zucchinis are probably going to be pretty soft. Sufficiently soft. So it is ready to go. Well, not yet. Probably another 15 minutes. 10-15 minutes. So I'm going to put on a timer. I'm going to check it every once in a while. Make sure it's good. Oh, I forgot 1 ingredient too. Another ingredient that I forgot. It's not a really exciting one, but it's one that's important. And that is half a cup of water. It's not an exciting ingredient, but it's an important one so that as it's simmering, that it's not like burning, it's not getting stuck to the bottom, so that it's like working through this liquid. So, an important part of the recipe, half a cup of water. All right, that's it. This is the 1 pot meal, the skillet I don't know. Which name do you think is better for it? Skillet or one pot meal? Tell me that in the comments. And tell me how you moved your body today. And that is it. I'm out from my house to your kitchen. Global flavors, and healthy plates from around the world. Bye.